Hey guys, it's me, Custer Floyd, here with another video today. And today, Fright Fest is just right around the corner. So, are y'all trying to get ready for the biggest Halloween event that Six Flags has ever been putting on throughout many years now? Well, fear not, because this will be the breakdown video of what to expect going to Fright Fest of 2022. So, sit back, hop on, and let's get this breakdown started. We are gonna start off with the haunted houses. So the haunted houses are to be Piggy's Bloodshed, Curse of Raw, Dr. Blood's Chamber of Torture, Killer Theater, and the brand new haunted house to come for Fright Fest this year will be Arania's Murder Mansion. So anyway, so for the haunted houses, I do know where they're going to be located. Piggy's Bloodshed, it will be located in the Texas area at the park. It'll be right near Rodeo, and you can't miss it with a big sign, letting up. So yeah, Piggy's Bloodshed will be located in that Texas area of the park. Curse of Raw will be located in the Texas arena alongside Dr. Blood's Chamber of Torture, which is formerly known as Art of Torture, as if y'all remember last year's Fright Fest. Both of those houses will be right over at the Texas arena. Lab 6 Classified and Arania's Murder Mansion, the new haunted house coming for 2022, will all be located in Gotham City. And Killer Theater will be located over at Majestic Theater, going through its second year. So anyway, my thoughts behind the haunted house. It's a pretty good collection. I'm sure a lot of people like y'all are watching right now are going to have a blast going through a lot of great houses this year. So, yeah, all luck to the haunted houses this year. So, I must put out a pretty good tip, and I'm putting that tip out there myself as well. I would start off with the less scarier to the more scarier. Like, build everything up for Piggy's Bloodshed. Because, to me, in my opinion, Piggy's Bloodshed is the most terrifying house in the park. So, yeah, so I would build everything up leading up to Piggy's. So, and of course, Arania's Murder Mansion is to be the longest house out of the entire haunted house collection for this year. It is new for 2022, so now, so if y'all had seen my Lone Star Coaster-thon in vlog number 1, you'll have actually seen that I have done a haunted house tour through Arania's Murder Mansion. So, and go check out that vlog if you haven't had a chance. It'll help y'all get the idea for what to expect going into Arania's. So anyway, those are the haunted houses for this year. Moving on to the shows. The shows we are going to be bringing you Arania's Awakening at that Scarousel stage alongside Dr. Fright's Final Freakout, which is the returning show after many years. Love at First Fright, Hell's Bells, and Monster Shop. All the shows from last year will be returning. Love at First Fright will be over at the Southern Palace Theater. Hell's Bells will be over at Gotham City. And Monster Shop will be at the Marketplace stage in the Texas area of the park. Little Monsters Academy, we have no idea. I don't even know if that's... Well, they did announce that show during Lone Star Coaster-thon, so maybe it's happening, maybe it isn't. Who knows? But anyway, those are the shows for this year. I'm putting a light on my laptop. So anyway, to me, of course, I'm most excited for Love at First Fright. This will be my third time seeing that show. Like, if y'all are going out to Six Flags Over Texas for Fright Fest, I would highly, highly recommend seeing that show. It is amazing. Such a big story put together. Like, it's not your average singing or dancing show like typical Six Flags shows have been. It actually has a story. Yeah, and it's been done so well. I loved it. So, I cannot wait to see it again. And, of course, I cannot wait to see The Awakening and Final Freakout. Those will be one of the new things that I will be seeing for the first time, and I cannot wait. So yeah, and Little Monsters Academy, I don't even know where they're even going to be doing that show at. Like, that literally becomes a mystery. Like, if any of y'all have any idea or follows the shows so well, yeah, be sure to let me know in the comments below if y'all know anything about Little Monsters Academy. Yeah, and Monsters Shop in Little Monsters Academy will be obviously a part of Boo Fest, which is a kids' version of Fright Fest. If the kids are not brave enough to take on the monsters of Fright Fest, bring your kids to Boo Fest. They'll be having a lot of good kids-oriented events, such as the trick-or-treat trail, and I've heard that there's supposed to be a kid-friendly haunted house or something like that. Yeah. Whenever I go to Six Flags Over Texas on the 24th, which is the beginning of Fright Fest, I will be sure to cover it in a vlog. So that is of course for what I've heard from online. So yeah, and of course Looney Tunes Spooky Town will be going on at that time too. And it will be good. It will be good for the kids. So anyway, so yeah, and another show I also cannot wait to see again is Hell's Bells. So basically what Hell's Bells is supposed to be about is, talks about, basically it's just your typical singing dancing show. Like, it has an all-female cast in there, and the setting and the costumes of the show and the song selections have all been pretty good. So yeah, I cannot wait to see that show as well. So yeah, anyway, that was the live shows here. So let's move on to the scare zones. So I'm gonna be pulling up on the Six Flags website, because I believe they got a lot better Fright Fest information than I had recorded on my docs page. So, alright, so I know I haven't prepared for this, but we're here. So the scare zones will be Le Bazar du Freak, which is a new name for Freaktown, which is a demented circus, which, if y'all are not familiar with the scare zone, Cemetery of the Living Dead, Vampire Alley, and Black Widow Walkway. So, Cemetery of the Living Dead, Vampire Alley, and Black Widow Walkway, I'm not really familiar with this stuff at all. Yeah, Black Widow Walkway, I would pretty much say it has something to do with Urania at some point. Okay, so yeah, like, I will get to Urania in a little bit. Yeah. So Vampire Alley, I would suppose that is most likely going to be taking place in the Texas area of the park. So yeah, because in, like, I'm going to get to Crazy Horse Saloon a little bit, but for Crazy Horse Saloon, it has something to do with that scare zone. So I'm going to get to that in a little bit. And Cemetery of the Living Dead, I believe that's probably going to take place where Voodoo Swamp used to be at. At least that's what my prediction, as I'm thinking. So, yeah, the only thing I'm actually very much looking forward to is Le Bazar du Freak. because I love to see a lot of people get scared by clowns. Once again, it has actually been my favorite scare zone from last year's Fright Fest, and I cannot wait to see what they're going to do this year. So, if you're all going to scare... Let me start over. Okay, so if y'all are going through scare zones, watch your backs, because a monster will show up behind you and you're going to get scared. So, yeah, that's pretty much what you would expect for a scare zone. So, so that'll be it for the scare zones. Oh, for Black Widow Walkway, to me, I think it's probably going to be taking place in Gotham City. That's pretty much what my prediction is pretty much going to be. Because Rainey's Murder Mansion is in that area, and Black Widow Walkway, I believe that's probably going to be themed after Arania. So that's pretty much my prediction. So, on to the next slide. Alright. So you're going to get 11 Fright atmosphere vignettes throughout the park, which is pretty much fog, lighting, theming, everything else. You're going to be seeing a lot of that stuff around the park, which I cannot wait to see, because I love some good Fright Fest theming. So, nothing much to say about it, but let's move on over to the theme bar experiences. If y'all are interested for going, if you're going to let's move forward. So anyway, for the theme bar experiences, the Crazy Horse Saloon will return as Vampire Lounge. So anyway, as I was talking about Vampire Alley, I believe that is supposed to be where Crazy Horse Saloon could be near. So yeah, Vampire Alley, I believe that's probably going to be in the Old South area, like where the Smith Street Ice Cream Parlor is at. I believe there's going to be some vampire people going along the pathways and whatnot, leading up from Crazy Horse Saloon. Because I actually do think it actually fits the theme pretty well. That's what I could think of it. So, yeah. And the Pirate Oasis Bar returns for the second year in a row. Except Pirate to Spelunker Cave is not going to be open for Fright Fest this year. So anyway, if y'all are planning on going to ride Spelunkers during Fright Fest, y'all are not going to see that ride open. They are still trying to work on the ride for what had devastated throughout the flood, and they are trying their best to work on that ride and to try to get it up and running by the end of the year. And coming up for new for 2022 is that they're going to be doing a VIP experience on top of Oil Derrick, which I believe would actually be a pretty good opportunity. But however, I believe that is probably going to be going to the Diamond Elite, and Diamond VIP people. So if any of y'all who are the members of the Diamond passes, good news for y'all. So anyway, I forgot to mention this back on the Pirate Oasis Bar area. Last year, they actually did a mini scare zone up there where they had some pirates scaring people. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one's probably coming back as well. So, yeah, keep that in mind. So, anyway, let me see if there's any more to touch on. No, I haven't seen anything about it. But now, let me go on over to Boo Fest and see if I am getting through everything. So then again, as I was explaining Boo Fest earlier in this video, there are some activities for the kids. So let's see what we can find. So yeah, there will be a trick-or-treat trail, and there will be a kid-friendly haunted house walkthrough experience. So, yeah, keep that in mind. If they're... Oh, Crazy Hate Maze. Oh, so it's called the Crazy Hate Maze. So, anyway, so yeah. Yeah, kids 12 or younger can wind their way through the hate maze for sweet treats. So, kids 12 and younger are to go through the hate maze. So, sorry y'all, if any of y'all who really are interested in the hate maze, it's not for us, it's for the kids. So anyway, so for the kids scream contest, kids 12 and younger can give their best howls and roars, compete in this fun-friendly contest. So anyway, if your kids are that competitive for giving their best howls and roars, that's good for y'all. So anyway, and they're also going to do a kids costume contest, which I must say about the costumes for us, we're not allowed to wear them. I didn't wear my costume last year for Fright Fest. I was following the rules. So the rules are for us, we are not allowed to wear costumes 12 and older. And with that being said, let me go through the rules for y'all. So, yeah, it ain't Fright Fest without any rules. So, the event is, of course, recommended for guests 13 and over. No costumes for guests over 12 years old. So, it's time for me to go through all of the rules for y'all. That way, you will actually be aware of what's going on. So, Halloween masks or full face coverings, including hoods with front zippers, are not permitted and must be removed for safety reasons. Costume makeup is permitted for only half the face. Please practice social distance when possible and keep a safe distance from ghouls and other guests outside your party. Please do not scare the zombies or other guests. No taunting, no touching, no following, no yelling. Just to put it out there, if you do that, you will get ejected from the park with no refund. Yeah, and do not touch, remove, or damage prop scenery, webbing, or landscaping. I'm pretty sure y'all may know that. So violating the rules can result in ejection without a refund up to and including arrest and prosecution. So if y'all don't want to get arrested, do not go through this. The park has worked too hard to get this event up and ready, and everything must go into full play. So, midway and attractions may contain strobe, latex, fogs, loud noises, and other effects. So, the thing about the strobe lights, so if any of y'all have been experiencing epilepsy lights, that may trigger everything for what you're dealing with nowadays, please avoid those areas when you can. So you're only keeping yourself safe, and the park is their top priority to keeping people safe. So anyway, next one. For your safety, guests are not permitted on stage or stage stairs. I'm pretty sure you all know that. And the last rule, due to weather and other circumstances, attractions may be canceled, delayed, or changed without notice. Thank you for understanding. So anyway, if there was rain or if there's any low staff not there at the haunted houses, that means they're not even going to open up the houses, which means they don't have enough staff to scare people. And even if it's rain, like on my last visit, severe weather happened during Fright Fest, then the park may close early and there won't be any Fright Fest for that whole day. So let me see if there's any more stuff that I need to go over with y'all. Yeah, oh yeah, of course, Fright Fest merch is out. So I actually got some Fright Fest merch, and I got mine at Mercado de la Plaza, which if it's which if that's the store that y'all are most familiar with getting at, I would totally go check it out. So anyway, I think that may be it. Yeah, I think that's it. So anyway, that is my video for what to expect for Fright Fest for 2022. If y'all have any more questions, information, and everything else, be sure you put your questions and stuff in the comment section below. So thank you all again for watching. Look forward for more videos on my channel really soon. So thank you all so much again for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you all again for watching, and we will see you next time.